Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chillingly Bored podcast. God, it is so late. It is currently 11, and I know to most people that's not late, but it's currently, for me, late. Don't drink a Monster super early before doing a podcast. Crashing does not work. Anyways, welcome to Into the Odd, second episode. We're doing series again. That doesn't make sense. That's not like us. Yeah, we're doing Into the Odd. So, by the way, we might have 3 overall episodes this week. A zombie one, something cyberpunky, but I'm not gonna spoil it. It's special. I really prove new people, new faces. Um, So yeah, hopefully you guys like 3 episodes over a course of a week. Let's see how much I get done. Also, fan art, fan stuff, suggestions. I love it all. Send over your fan art on the Facebook page. It's in the description, or just look up Chillingly Bored. I don't think anybody's called Chillingly Bored. Um, but yeah, if you guys do that, that would be great. Suggestions to make us better. That would be super super awesome, because this is for you guys, and we really just want to make this great, because to us this is fun, so we want to make it fun for you guys as well. So a few special mentions. Adrian von Ziegler for his awesome 2 hours of dark music. God, it's so good, and it's gonna make this podcast even better, because yeah, I mean, listen to it. It's super awesome. Also, I Virus with your amazing comment and your royalty-free lo-fi playlist that I like to play during my streams. You're super awesome, dude. Hope you see this. Love your stuff. Also, streaming a plastic cup for views because somebody told you wouldn't do it. Good job. I approve. I can't wait to use more of your music during my live streams. And go check out those guys because they're super super awesome. So into the odd we go. So let's see. A body hangs from one of the houses, arms hanging up to both sides. On a length of board, as dark hair hangs down. She is stripped of most of her clothing, and there are scars running along her back as rain hazes over the sky. No sun, just a dark blue. Rain falls somewhat heavily, but in this place, it's a lot like London. When does it ever stop raining? The woman. There's a glaze over her pitch black eyes, which are still open, looking up, even though she is hanging. Her ears cut off. And that is all. You walk into town, and this is the first thing you see. This is what greets you. Welcome everybody. Olivia and Drag. Anthony and Connor. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Olivia. Oh wait, my character's mute, so I can't really.
Alright. We should probably explain that, but Drag, go for it.
I am Drag, the person of the team that drags it.
The mighty silence that speaks away from
Alright,
the
hold
mic.
on. Connor, if you don't stop with that crap, I am going to personally come over and slap you upside the head. You need to stop.
My name.
I can't even hear what he's saying.
we're already 5 minutes in, everybody, and this is how it's going. Like I said, it's late, and things are gonna be wild, as they always are. Into the Odd is only streamed into the odd hours, so screw it. Yeah. Anyways.
And you said 5 minute but that's kind of a lie. What's this? We're on 2 hours right now.
No, we're 5 minutes. Oh, I guess for us. Anyways. So, to explain why Olivia was like, I'm mute. So, in the last episode, I don't exactly know how to describe it. A man by the name of Prophet had seen a Medusa-like creature and had some contact with her. More or less,
He was having sexual relations with her.
way to jump the gun, bro. What if there was kids watching oh, that's probably not good. Kids, don't watch.
It wasn't good if they were watching this before, because you started the episode with there's a body hanging from the building.
True.
Stripped of most of her clothes.
So now that we're here, graphic content warning. This episode's gonna get brutal. It's gonna be pretty hardcore. We don't know how long we're running for. Depends on how long these guys run for. But this episode. I say it always,
I can only run for about 5 minutes before I stop.
But it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get much worse.
Breathing gets a little hard after that.
Yeah. Anyways, the reason why Olivia is mute is because she got to 0 health, and I thought I rolled her to exactly 0 health, and I didn't want to kill her on the first episode. So she
0
got
health, my ass. It was like -2.
No. It was 0.
No, it was actually
Was
-2. I did the math.
Oh, did you? Well, there goes my reasoning. You got lucky. There
You
go.
shot me in the throat with an arrow and decided to bring my character back from the dead.
Well, did you want me to kill? You know what? Can we stop arguing and explain to these people what happened?
Arguing? We weren't arguing. We were having a simple
True.
conversation about you killed my character.
Indeed, I did kill your character, technically, but I brought her back. I thought it would be kind of cool if I made her mute, because it's a mortal injury and...
Shot with an arrow.
Yeah, shot with an arrow in the throat by the Medusa. Prophet, though, knows how to do sign language, and you have been learning over the course of a few months how to do the sign language, spending off your money, just living day to day. And then, as you guys are starting to run out of money, or maybe just like, I want to go on that adventure lust, you take a job, and you head into this town. The town is not too big. There's a large chapel in the middle, and it seems to be quite larger than the last few towns you guys have come to, so if that helps. The good old NPCs are not following you this time, though you might meet them along the way. It is just you two, and your party alone.
Well, I believe we're screwed because I just rolled the dice and I got 666.
Well, there you go, and I just heard the wolf howl.
On that note, I'm gonna go switch drinks.
It's funny because technically, the music playing and everybody heard it too. There was a long wolf howl when you said that, so that's pretty great.
Are you actually playing music?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were playing music in the recording for everybody here. And
Oh,
I was
no.
listening to it, and I heard the wolf howl, and we were talking about wolf howl, and I was like, wait a minute.
We're not that far behind, so yeah. Anyways,
What are you at on the
I
video?
am at 11:23, counting up.
See, I'm at 8:37.
Oh, weird. Anyways, all right, everybody. So you guys walk into the town, and you start. After immediately noticing that, you get an odd feeling from this place. It smells. Like, yeah, most medieval places reek of death in a certain manner, but this place isn't just acrid in its scent. It's foul. It's not death that considerably just leaks through the streets and the putrid air. It smells of something sickly, but you can't necessarily place it, and you can't necessarily put it on the town because it's everywhere. It's not just one place, it's the whole town in general.
Well, like the chapel's in the center. This whole place like smells terrible, so I'm guessing it's like old chapel that's been taken over by cultists, and therefore I think we should just go along the border of the town till we find
Wait.
a tavern.
Is the chapel in the center though?
Yeah, it is. It's technically towards the end of town, because it's like a few houses and places surround
So, like,
the chapel.
opposite end of us.
Yeah. You guys are looking. The perspective that is the picture currently is where you guys are standing from.
See, I thought the smell just came from the body hanging from the building. But
No, but you can definitely smell this. If anyone has smelled death, you'll know exactly how it smells. Decay in general has this sickly, acrid scent, but it still has that sweet pungentness to it that really just makes your gut turn. So, yeah.
What the flip is wrong with you? That sweet pungentness? Who says sweet when describing death?
There is a certain scent when my mouse died. You could smell like the decay. There was a certain
and it wasn't
sweetness
just the
to it.
scent of the mouse.
No, like when you smell death. Maybe people in the comments can hear me out. But anyways, yes. So, what are you guys doing, or what are you guys up to doing currently?
I vote we do what I suggested, just like go along the edge
Definitely
of the town.
going looking for a tavern because we need information, and that's probably one of the best places to go look.
Ah, I have taught you well through various sessions of Into the Odd. The pub. Technically, the pub is always just the perfect place to get information. I'm gonna look up something real quick. And everyone is gonna hate me for it, but because I think I did this in the first episode, but I want to pull this up and I forgot. Ah, my good old narrator, homie. Thank you. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Do you want me to be the narrator?
No. You know
Why?
what? Read this. Read this line for me.
Where's it at?
Gonna send it to you. So, as you enter the inn, read this. Whoa!
Jesus numbers! What the
What?
hell is your problem?
Don't do that, man. So read that one line that I sent, man. Not what Connor sent. Do you see
Let's
it?
see.
Here, I'll send it
Yeah,
again.
I see it. I'm
Okay, never mind.
trying to.
Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit of a messy episode today, everybody.
Oh, let's see if I can do this.
Just amazing. Go for it.
Fresh kegs, cards, and
Curtain.
curtain. I'll have you know, I'm currently running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Dude, same here, but that was so good.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
There you go. You enter a tavern, conveniently called the Hanged Man.
I'm leaving.
And I'm gone.
Yes, but the Hanged Man. Striking. A woman stands wiping bar glasses. She is quite the...
Did you just say wiping bug glasses?
What? No. Beer glass, like Steins, man.
Beer.
Yeah, beer
I heard
glasses.
bug glasses. I was like, what?
God, you guys are way too tired for this. Damn.
Is it the same girl that Mara and I ran
Shh,
into in the last thing?
Be quiet.
Ooh.
No, it's not.
I don't think I want to know.
It is not her. Everybody I have ran into the odds so many times, I have reusable characters. That's how sad this is. Bartender. I forgot how to describe her. And no, I'm not looking
Yeah,
at Darkest
describe her.
Dungeon. Be quiet.
Are you sure?
No.
I think you're lying.
I might have to edit this one, guys. We're all over the place. Oh my god. This one.
Always?
So, let me see if I can find her. Okay, here she is.
Perfect description.
Woman wiping bar glasses, Stein, someone, some glass. Blue handkerchief in hand, wiping them down perfectly. Her smile is striking and friendly. Long, red wavy hair with a large silver loop earring. Her eyes are about the same color as her hair, though maybe a little bit more hazel. Freckles cover her face. She seems innocent. Large bust and a very revealing top. It's more like it doesn't technically have straps or anything. It is kind of just connected at the chest with a corset pushing up her bust. At that point, she gives you guys a smile and she says, "Hi there. Welcome on in to the Hangman. What can I get you?"
Hello, beautiful.
She rolls her eyes.
Ooh, can I beat the Joker now?
Why would you want to beat
Stop.
the Joker?
Just stop.
No.
Let's let this
I-
push forward. Shh. No.
Okay.
What can I get you?
Maybe a beer and one information.
One information.
She an eyebrow kind of like perks up. An ale it is, and an information? Information of what? Just
Take it from here. I'm bad with women.
Like wave at her and then hold up two fingers, kind of like trying to say that I'd like an ale as well.
She gets another one and she goes, "Quite talkative, aren't you?"
Why the flip did I ask the mute
You-
to talk to the girl?
Can I just like kind of like show her the scar in my throat? Just I can't talk.
You can have a notepad and paper, man, with like a pencil and just like write it down.
That would be simple.
No, it's not like we want to make this go the easy way of being a freaking mute. God, I regret this decision already.
Okay, then I will write down on my convenient notepad and paper.
Chased.
I mute, can't talk.
I know, but you're gonna be chased. You're just gonna write on a whole bunch of pieces of paper and rip them off and throw them behind you.
She looks at it and she goes, "Oh, I just got it." It's so late.
Just stops to read it.
She looks at it and she goes, "Isn't that peculiar? We don't get too many foreign folks, and not mute ones either." And she winks at you. At that point, she gets you an ale. She goes, "So, information. I'm curious. What are you looking for?"
Information.
You don't know.
obviously, but
No, just like general information about the town and
I'm,
any interesting oddities that might be worth something.
as I thought, you're explorers. You're probably gonna die with the rest of them down there. And I was here trying to get to know you. Well, I'll tell you what I know. And it's not much. But I do know that, well, people have been going missing. But that's with all oddities and monsters and things alike. The town's been a little bit off since a few months ago. Maybe about 6. We're not exactly sure why, but the water has been coming out a murky green. It's not been going well in the wells. People think it's the sewers, but every time somebody goes and checks it out, well, let me put it this way. They don't come back. The only person who was probably readily available to go and deal with it was the woman hanging outside. She's known as Fae folk. People are religious around here. They didn't take kindly to her long ears and her eyes. They called her a witch and hung her up. Her sister came by, though she wore a hood, a mask. I knew it. You can just kind of tell, especially when she looked me in the eyes. Black, shiny, jet black. Though her sister disappeared, she was going after the same thing. The sewers. Even the entrance has become crowded with bones nowadays. That's about all I can give you. Though if you do go down there, buy rations. Buy plenty. If you go down there, you might be down there for a while. So, just a little bit of information to give you. Is there anything else that you might be curious about?
I'm gonna write down on my pad asking where the entrance is located.
That's probably a good idea.
She kind of gives a general kind of drawing of like, draws kind of a big circle and writes down cathedral and like draws the main road and
Go to the
then
menacing building at the center of town.
and then draws a little side path that goes a little ways out of town. And she goes, tunnels connect all throughout town. There's underground tunnels, the sewers. So, yeah. The main one I know of is this outer entrance, and she circles it. And she goes, that's where I told the woman to go. The sister.
So, better idea. Let's not go to that one. Okay,
But it's the closest entrance.
yeah, but like the beast is probably just maybe she's like, maybe it's like one of those like what are they called?
Taekwondo.
No.
What did you just say?
Oh, no.
Taekwondo.
Oh, my
That's not
God.
what I said.
That's what I heard.
Dude.
What I was gonna say is maybe she's like an angular fish. Like the beast is down there and he's like controlling her to lead them all down there. Yeah.
So you're saying that she's the shiny piece of bait.
Yes. Like a lot of bait.
I was gonna say something. Never mind.
So is that all you guys came here for? And she kind of like gives you a questioning look.
I'm gonna write down on my fancy piece of paper.
Okay.
It's just one of the reasons, but I was looking for something to drink and some company as I
Called it.
wallow in my sorrows.
I freaking God, you're playing the pity card too, man. Oh, that's so effective. It's so effective. Ugh. Okay. Um, she looks at you and she goes, "Well, if you make it back, just come right to the tavern." That's where I will be
I'm
leaving
gonna
that.
wink at her and then proceed to finish my ale.
Where do I go from here?
There's plenty of places we could go from here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out which route. And she looks
Man,
at
you really have to stop using this character. Everyone
I-
flirts with her.
It's so true. Anthony's the only one who's succeeded, though. So,
The pity card works every time.
Yeah, but the only reason why he succeeded is because
Shut
Mare
up.
and I were taking dog.
um,
We're
she looks.
speaking dog?
She
Is that
looks
what you
at
just
you.
said?
She looks at you and she goes, "Well, don't die on me, sweetheart. You're not the only one who needs company. What's your name, by the way? I actually didn't catch it."
I'm gonna write Olivia, and then I'm also going to write if I have your company to look forward to. I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
She takes the notebook, and as you guys are like drinking, you look at her like essentially not drawing, but she's like scribbling something out, and then she passes it to you, and it's her name, and it's Rose, and there's like a rose drawn, and she's like, she winks at you and she whispers, "Keep it." And then she goes and starts managing other tables and so on and so forth. There you go. What next?
Ugh.
God, this was a mistake, everybody. Okay, everybody right now who's watching, hold on. I got something for the audience. Audience, if you're watching right now, I need fan art of that. God, I need fan art of that right there, right, what happened, of the two characters flirting. Because if there's anything that needs to be fan art, it's that, and one of the things that happened in Soundless Bell. But that's totally not telling you to go watch that. Anyways.
Nice.
Anyways, I really want to see someone draw, like,
A mute writing on a piece of paper words of flirting.
yeah, just,
They're like a super busty woman.
you know what? Anyways, what are you guys up to? What are you guys doing?
Obviously
after
finishing my
drinking?
ale while eyeing the bartender.
As figured.
No, not as figured, just the bartender.
No.
All of her in general, not just the ass.
As I figured. God. All right.
So I'll be like drinking mine and looking at other things than bartenders.
All right. You finish off your ale.
Like just see what's at the tavern.
It's just a nice place. People, there's probably a bunch of ruffians playing cards. A mercenary in the corner. Some guys talking about politics. Some older guys talking about the town's governor and politics and things along that nature. Probably talking about how this world is coming to an end soon and how we have nothing to look forward to. It's Gothic times. It's probably a lot of talk about, wow, our life sucks. So, yeah.
I shoulder Olivia. Hey, this tavern's only full of guys. You have some competition.
Guys who have competition, or are you saying I have competition?
You have competition.
Why? I'm not trying to pick up other dudes. It's weird.
Are you guys just scrawling on a piece of paper really, really fast, or at least Olivia. She's just like writing down really fast.
I'm attempting to write this down really fast, but it's getting really annoying trying to say
Yeah. Um,
I'm gonna write down on my piece of paper this, and this.
you can sign language. I mean, Drag could probably know sign language too. I'll at least let Drag know sign language because he's your like companion and travel mate.
So we're speaking sign language.
Yeah, you guys are.
Of course, I know sign language. It's you like have the ABCs
Stop.
and the middle finger. I know all the sign language.
Stop! You're offending so many people right now. I'm. No, I'm offending so many people right now with this, but no.
Who
Never
are we
mind.
offending?
Never. You know what? I offend everybody on a constant basis with my voice. It's just.
I know
offend-worthy.
actual sign language.
Oh, do you actually
Like-
know? Yeah.
Like this one right here, you can't see it, but it means gremlin.
Bullshit.
Cool. All right. So.
I know
You
how
guys
to
are
say basic
done?
things like thank you and good morning, but that's about it.
So you guys are done drinking your ale.
Am
Is
I?
there anywhere you want to go? You guys got your new weapons and everything. You guys spent most of your money. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything at all?
Get on
Because
some more bartenders.
God, man, you're a player.
I'm a very lonely woman, okay?
Isn't one enough for you? She just said come back alive. How hard is that to do? Actually, that might be really hard compared to what I got.
Especially with you out for my blood.
Anyways, I know I've said anyways like 7 times now, but we should probably get this moving along.
Okay, I will give a tip to Olivia to give to the bartender, and I'll walk out.
So do you just like put shillings? How many? I'm curious.
I don't know, like 2.
That's not
It's
bad.
not much of a tip.
No, that's
He said
honestly
it's-
a really good tip. Most
See,
guys,
exactly. So you can add
like,
to it if you want. Be
think of-
super
if
impressive.
you look at it, that's probably like $20-$30. You guys are kind of rich right now. Like I said, yeah, you're dropping
Oh.
her a good amount of money. Like, that's not bad for you guys because you guys are adventurers. So you're like, spend money. I don't live here, you know, and like throwing money at people. But to her, she's like a lonely bartender, man. Her wages are like
Yeah, and I'm trying to spend her,
are like
spend her,
three.
keep her company at night, but you won't let me.
Okay, so Olivia, you
Just
have
kidding. Calm down. Don't take us serious.
you have 3 shillings that Drag put on the table for you, and he kind of suggests like give it to her. So yeah, there you go. And I'm guessing Drag walks out like up front and is waiting for Olivia. Correct?
See.
Okay. Olivia, do you take the 3
Well,
shillings for yourself?
what is the bartender currently
Hey,
doing?
no, I said 2. I said 2.
Oh, 2?
Stop trying to give me more money.
Okay.
What is the
2,
bartender currently?
She's over wiping a glass. She probably is pouring a drink right now and then gives it to one of the older guys. She's doing her job. And she probably comes back and to come make small talk with you for a little bit. Something like that.
I'm gonna take his 2 shillings.
Okay.
I'm going to add 5 of my own,
Oof.
and I'm going to proceed to walk up to the bartender, grab her by the back of the neck, kiss her on the lips, and drop the shillings into her pocket.
Aggressive.
GM broke. Well then. She kind of like is alarmed at first, shocked at first, but she eventually sinks into it quite quickly, actually, and you kiss her, drop the coins into her pocket, and walk away. Do you say any last words? Just curious.
Yeah, I'm going to write on my piece of paper for her.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
right.
looking
No last
forward
words.
to our night.
Are you taller than her? This is just a question for
How tall is the bartender?
you. Probably pretty short.
That doesn't answer my
Okay,
question.
how tall are you? Question.
My character's 5'6".
Yeah, you're taller. I think I'd put her at about 5'4". I was gonna say she kisses you on the forehead, but I'm guessing that's the opposite way around.
She could try. She could kiss me on the chin.
She kisses you on the cheek and she says, "I can't wait." There you go. I fixed it. I'm smart.
Okay, then I will then walk out and then meet up with Drag.
You notice, like, just in case you don't, like, this is for the audience. They don't know this. Olivia doesn't know this. Drag don't know this. But as you guys walk out, she notices, like, her pocket's a little bit heavier. Like her apron, or, like, the apron underneath the corset. And she feels, and she pulls out the coins, and tears come to her eyes. And we'll leave it there as you guys walk off towards the sewer entrance. So, it takes a little while. It takes a little bit of a trek. Are you guys doing anything before the entrance?
Daydreaming.
Daydreaming. Cool.
I won't say about what because I'm gonna keep it PG-13.
Please do.
Staring at my slightly more empty money purse.
Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. You
Wow,
guys...
such thrilling.
Indeed, such thrilling, such awe. You guys get to the sewer entrance. You guys get here, and it's bad. It stinks terribly. It's really, really acrid and pungent and disgusting. It's like most sewers, but in a medieval term, it's just a large grate that's about more man-sized, probably 2-3 hallways big. Or, yeah, that seems about right. About a doorway large. But the inside is quite large.
You started saying how like rancid smelling and stuff, and you're like acrid. I'm like, don't talk about my ex-husband like that.
Oh, that's right, Olivia. Oh God, no! So you guys don't know that yet. Well, we'll keep secrets for later because this has actually become a. By the way, audience, this is actually going to be a series because I have a third part already planned. Dun dun dun. Depending on how far this goes. So.
Proceed with killing off the children of my character.
Wasn't it you who at the beginning of this thing said that you were planning on murdering us?
No. I said you guys might die
No,
because
just
it's
my
just
character.
really difficult. Not difficult, but if you guys play this smart, you'll be alright. Did you guys look for any hirelings or anything? Just curious. Before you left the tavern? Did you...
Nope. I
No?
didn't.
You don't even have to pay them. Just like, if you look for anybody, there's probably people willing to come with.
Yeah, I'll find some like kamikazes somewhere.
Let's find some cannon fodder.
I want you to roll 1d6 for me.
Okie
And we'll
doke.
see how many people you can get just by talking. No matter what, you'll get one.
Woo. I got one.
Hey, I guess I'll look for someone as well, or more. Only on
Okay,
someone.
roll 1d6. I'm gonna
Let's see
-1.
how many Let's see how many hirelings my character can pick up. 3.
All right. As Drag kind of comes up and he's like, "Hey, you guys should join me in the adventure." He picks the one mercenary out. And he has the pirate do-rag and just has kind of the young self, I want treasure, and so Drag gets him to come along. While Olivia goes to the table of ruffians and kind of leans.
Just walks up with her feminine charm, and
Yeah.
they're all just like, take it.
Essentially, yeah. She's like,
I walked up, winked, and then they followed me out.
that's essentially more or less how it goes, yeah. So, you guys have 3 ruffians and a young adventurer, quote unquote. By the
I'll follow
way,
you to the ends of
these
the earth,
guys
will you follow
all
me to the end
have
of your life?
2 HP. And no strength. Yeah, they are cannon fodder. Each have something like a longsword and a torch, probably. Or the ruffians have longswords and axes, and the young guy has 2 daggers. We'll go with that. And if they have anything else up their sleeves, we'll see. So you guys are at the entrance, the acrid smell leaking out. You guys do notice there are a lot of small bones here. Like, a lot of small bones of probably rodents and rabbits and things along that nature. And
Cats and dogs.
yeah, cats, dogs, things.
Small animals.
Yeah. You do notice a small little symbol. It's made out like almost like a dream catcher. And it's a circle with 3 wood pieces laying over each other in a triangle. God, I hope when I said that, I didn't just alarm every single person out in the Warhammer fandom of what this was. Just, shh. Not
Wait, you
stealing.
said 3 triangles?
No. It's 3 wood pieces, kind of over a
Wood
dream
pieces.
like a circle. So there's a circle, and then there are 3 wood pieces in the shape of a triangle, but they're overlapping one another. I'm gonna send it to you guys, but I'm not gonna show the viewers because they know exactly what it is right off the bat if I say anything. They'll be like, wow, you are stealing ideas
But
right
you
now.
just said like a whole bunch of stuff.
I know I did. So, everybody, I know it looks like I'm taking away, and I totally am, but it's gonna be cool, I promise. So, I'm gonna show them what it looks like real quick.
Pretty sure I just found it.
Did you really?
I totally did go searching it up.
Dude, come on. You know better than this. Don't.
I totally didn't. No, I didn't. I just found a whole bunch of like normal dream catchers.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's what it looks like.
Like, I found a large structure.
It's in the
though.
shape of a triangle, so there you go. In the shape of a triangle on a
Oh
circle.
yeah, I found nothing like that.
Cool. And a spear is stabbed into the ground right outside. We know it is not a dragon spear as much as I already see Olivia wanting to jump in and be like, I'm not touching it. No, it is
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say I'm gonna keep my as far away from her as I can before I
PTSD.
proceed to the...
PTSD from Jealous Spear from episode 1. It is a finely crafted spear. It is stabbed into the ground. It has engravings of well-done leaves, trees, and it has some gold inlay. Its tip itself is almost in a dark foresty green.
Can I pick it up?
Okay, pick it up.
I pick it up.
You have a spear.
Yay.
You have a
Don't trust it. It's gonna be exactly like your ex spear friend.
write down spear of fey kind.
Yes. What is it? D6 or D8?
D8. and other properties, which you have yet to find out.
Yep, you're screwed.
Never said it was bad.
Everything is bad with you.
That's true. Don't trust the
I have
GM.
a
everybody.
hope.
Now I will come and slap you.
So there is a fire as well. It's not lit, but there was a fire here long ago. Probably by the sister that went missing not too long ago. Probably a good 2 weeks.
She's a firebender.
You're a firebender.
Your mom's a firebender.
Whoever
My mom
went into
airbender.
these sewers was looking for something.
But then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Bunch of pansies.
So, you're outside of the tunnel. I forgot to say, you guys... I'm gonna say one of the ruffians did it because you guys don't know tunnels and dungeons too well. Torches. Torches would probably be a really good idea. And a lantern. And good thing the ruffians brought it. They brought a
Ruffians.
bunch... Ruffians, yes. They brought torches and a few lanterns, so... Each of you have a lantern attached at your belt. If you fail in any way and this breaks, you have no light except the torches. Don't let the torches touch the water. I'll put it that way.
You're just being a terrible person right now. This is gonna be some like water elemental, and he's gonna be like, "Don't let the torches touch water," and then it's gonna be like tsunami, and then yeah.
I'm not that mean, but thank you for giving me an idea.
Screw you, bitch.
So, do you all just want to go in? Start taking your first steps?
Taking your first steps.
This is your first dungeon, after all. Alright.
Sure, yeah. Woo, I walk in.
Alright. You walk in, and like in most sewer systems, you have the two catwalks to the left and the right. They're not catwalks, but they're like up lifts. It's a stone tunnel, as most sewers are in these medieval kinds of places. There is a middle piece where all the sewage is, with little drains to each side, like little grated drains, and then there are the left and right walks. So are you guys just walking through the crummy, nasty water? I'm guessing you're walking on the uplifts. Are you guys walking on the left or the right side? Or are you guys splitting up? It's not that far away from each other, like probably
I
a
would
good 10,
walk
15
on the
feet.
right side. Amazing.
There you go. And like I said, it's not like, oh no, we can't get to each other. It's just there's a lot of water in the middle that provide like,
And it's nasty.
yeah, it's about a
I'm gonna
little
walk
less.
on the left side.
Okay. You guys only get probably a good 50 feet in, and then you go, wow, it's really dark all of a sudden. You can't see anything in front of your face. So, you light your lanterns. Ruffians, there's 4. So, 2 go with Drag and 2 go with Olivia. You guys can see each other. You're like 15 feet away from each other. Like, you can look to the right and you see Drag, and Drag looks to the left and you can see Olivia. As you start going in further, you notice the scent becomes a whole lot stronger. And you notice you've been going for about 30 minutes, taking lefts and rights and just going for whatever is. So what are you guys going for? You guys don't have a tunnel system map or anything like that, but you do know a consistent direction of the most major locations in town. The biggest one, as probably Drag is about ready to blurt out and be like, the cathedral, that place. Yeah, I'm probably guessing you guys are heading towards that general direction. Of like going to center of town through tunnels, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're gonna go with that.
So that's what the game plan was supposed to be, but
That's what I'm just making sure of.
Oh wait, let me consult my friend. Can I read your handwriting from here?
hey, we both know. Don't make me shove this new spirit.
Oh god, that's the greatest part about tunnels. Sometimes, like if you guys ever get split up, or like if one of your torches go out, you guys can't. Olivia can't scream. Olivia can't talk.
Oh, you're just being mean and targeting people.
Oh no, I'm just putting it out
Yeah.
there. I'm having ideas on the
Targeting.
fly.
He hates you.
I feel targeted.
Dude, after what happened in Something in the Shadows, and don't spoil it in case anybody's hasn't watched it yet, but god, yeah, I feel like I've been targeting you ever since then. Just, oh, I feel so
Probably
bad.
before then too, but
It's like you're trying to send a message, but I'm just too
No.
quick to get it.
Hey, I gave you bartender. Rose, that's her name. I gave you Rose.
Hey, I gave you bartender. That's your name.
just because you feel sad for what you've done to him.
Okay. You start going further, and not only
Further.
does it starts. So one of the ruffians starts walking forward, and you guys start getting less careful. It's been about an hour, and you're trekking through this godforsaken place. It stinks. It's disgusting. You don't want to be here anymore. Boom. And suddenly, one of the ruffians gets ripped apart by what seems to be a black powder explosion.
Oh god.
No. Can we not?
Do we know what orientation this is coming from?
Olivia's side.
Okay, run the opposite direction. Go.
Uh,
I'm leading them,
As-
so I'm just gonna be going farther in.
as Drag, as you notice the big boom, and you guys kind of like lean down for cover, one of the ruffians, as he starts walking forward, his foot touches a ripped no, what is it called, a piece of twine, essentially, like a very thin string that is still
The
very
Fey
that's very tight, and he goes and he touches it, and it makes a do 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 do, like it's a little vibration, and you know that's probably not the best idea, Drag. After
How big is the gap between the left and the right side?
what? Say again.
How big is the gap between the left?
About
and the right
15
side?
feet, and there's every so often a little bridge connecting between the two pieces.
Where's the closest bridge?
About 10, 20 feet back. It's not that far. I know it sounds far, but it's really not that far.
What do you think my odds are of leaping 15 feet?
Oh.
I don't know, dude. 15 feet's that's a good
It's
distance.
quite a distance to
That's-
try and jump.
And you said the closest intersection
Yeah,
was
it's about
10 feet?
Yeah, 10, 15 feet back. That's not that far, though. Like, that's a small walk around.
Where in correlation was the exploding mercenary?
Right in front of you. He
Oh,
walked ahead
so I'm
of
gonna
you.
proceed to, kind of run or kind of slowly walk backwards.
One of the ruffian guys is just kind of in shock, laying on the ground, and he's slowly picking himself up, following in your footsteps.
Um. So like, is this a T or a intersection?
It's an intersection. It's about 4 split.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just really flipped the game around
What was
all of
that?
a sudden. I
Are
have
there little indents in the wall?
little indents?
Yeah. Something big enough to squeeze into.
Every so often there's probably like a little cubby hole in the stone. Yeah.
Where's the closest one?
Probably where the bridge is. Like where the bridge there's one on each side. There's a cubby hole on the left and a cubby hole on the right where you pass the bridge. And then there's one in the middle between the next bridge. Let's go with that.
When we get to that little intersection, I'm going to push the mercenary into it.
Okay.
If he can fit.
It's a big cubby hole. Like it's not that bad. So you push him in and he goes, "Whoa!" And kind of just like, "What are you doing?" I guess would probably be his response as you just push him in a cubby hole.
I'm going to put my finger to my lips, like telling him to be quiet, and I'm going to like put my hand up in like a stay motion, and then I'm going to proceed to run across the bridge.
Okay. You start hearing squeaking. Like mice.
From what direction?
Below you. It seems to be coming from the little grates where the water drains.
I'm not going to look down.
Alright. So you run across.
So
Oh,
Yes.
yes? Drag?
can I see what exploded the dude, or was it just like a tentacle or whatever came out of the
Oh, no.
darkness?
It was a gunpowder explosion. It was black powder.
Okay.
It was a trap. Someone. That's why I said the one like another ruffian. There's another same trap on your guys' side, on drag side as well. Like he poked at the string. It's right there in front of you. There's another one.
Okay. Can I totally like dismantle it and steal the explosion?
It's essentially a string connected to like. It's like somebody putting a string on the pin of a grenade. Yeah. It's similar.
So does that mean I get a free grenade?
Yes, you get a free bomb. It's
Cool.
special when you use it, but yeah, it's a bomb. It's probably a little bit bigger, but if everybody's like, why did you kill that guy immediately? It's because they were walking, nobody said anything, and fairly, it's a grunt who has 2 HP. Black powder bombs do like 12, like D8 or something like that. It hurts, okay? He's a grunt. He's not gonna live long. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. D12 damage. Yeah. His body parts are everywhere. Blood is painted the ceiling in water.
His name was Philip. He was my favorite grunt.
Philip was a good boy. He told you he wanted to become a barber. He was gonna get the money from this to start a shop. Sad.
He had a wife and kid.
True.
Is that why they were in a group? They were gonna form a barbers quartet?
Yes. Yes, they were.
Oh no.
They lost
Dream
one of the
dashed.
quartet members. He could always sing the highest. Sad.
Is that why I heard a high-pitched scream?
terrible person.
It's gonna be the person laughing at the joke.
All right. So, what are you guys doing on
Okay.
from here?
So
You
straight
just-
ahead should still be along the church route.
Yes. I'm guessing you guys are
Okay,
being
well
a
then
little bit
I
more watchful.
carefully go that route.
There are plenty more traps. I want you to roll. What are the 3 stats? I'm smart. It's willpower.
Strength, dex, and will.
Make 3 rolls of a d20 for me. You guys can sort it out on whoever wants to roll those.
I can roll them.
Because 1 will be for Olivia, 1 will be for Drag, and 1 will be for the ruffians. I guess I
In that
can.
order?
Yes. Or we'll see.
I got a 20, a 17, and a 9.
What's your guys' willpower?
My willpower is 14.
Drag, what's yours? I don't know your guys' stats. So
His willpower is 15?
is it? Hold on.
Well, his stats are 10, 9, and 15. He doesn't have whether
Is-
they're strength, dex,
Is
or
that
will
his
next.
new character?
Hmm?
Is that his newer one or?
Yeah, that's for the newer one.
Yeah, that's not the same one. Drag, you
Oops.
there? Connor? I think we lost him.
Oops, I muted myself.
Oh. what's your willpower, man?
I have no idea. I'm like looking if I have a dock with it.
We'll go for rolling higher, as much as I wanted to go for the lower. But that only leaves with one more mistake. The low quartet member, the one who could sing the low notes. A big, good old Frederick. He starts singing in tune with his, with the medium quartet member, and even the mercenary joins in, and wow, he can really go high. Like he gets those parts, and as they're walking forward singing, Drag, you notice it just too late. Frederick, as he turns around and looks back at you, how do I describe this? It's almost like it comes out of the wall. One of those cubbies. Almost like a grid of spikes turns very, very fast to the left and catches him in the back and head. He's not dead all the way. He's gonna die, but he's currently choking on his own blood of the spikes just being impaled through him currently.
Wow. I see what I can do to help,
You pull
but carefully so I don't die.
you carefully pull him off of like the large, essentially woven structure of spikes. It's essentially a wall of spikes where spikes were put on it, and once the thing was tripped, it swings really, really fast into whoever triggered the trap, if that makes sense. It's essentially just a spike wall that just gets catapulted into you. Not catapulted, but it swings into you. And you pull him off carefully of that, and blood just leaks out of his mouth and face and everywhere where spikes just litter most of his body. His back, especially. If only he were wearing armor. And he slumps to the ground.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
2 left. Yep, 2 left. And this is where you see a fire up ahead. Do you guys do anything with the bodies, by the way? Are you doing anything with Fred's and Philip's body?
Burning them.
Okay. Sounds good. You do... let's say, for now, you're gonna leave them and you'll drag them back to burn them in case you make it.
I don't like the sound of this. We burn them on the spot.
Okay. That's... Sure. You burn them
Don't
at
let
the spot.
Demon that lives here eat the body before we can burn it.
So there's a campfire up ahead. You can see it. It's very, very bright.
I'm gonna walk in the opposite direction. Just kidding. Don't take that serious.
I don't know whether to take things serious or not anymore. That's why I'm just like, are they being serious or I don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna be as I walk towards the fire, I'm gonna be cautiously looking for other traps.
The fire immediately goes out as you guys start walking towards it.
And I stop on the spot and observe my surroundings.
Make a willpower check. Roll a d20.
16.
There's nothing
Fuck.
there. Absolutely nothing. Until you hear a whispered voice behind you and a very, very sharp pointed object at the back of your head.
It doesn't enter my head, does it?
No. You hear... Who are you? You're the only one who can hear it. Olivia.
I'm going to cautiously reach for my notepad and I'm going to write Hunter down on it and show it to the person behind me.
Hunter?
Yes.
Well, as a hunter, you're not very good at getting your prey. I am a hunter as well. And the pointed the pointed object kind of releases pressure right off of the back of you.
I'm going to write.
Currently, by the way, Drag, you are just seeing Olivia just pulled out her notebook and she's just writing. And you don't see... Actually, you know what, Drag? Make me a willpower roll. Olivia, keep talking.
Okay. I write down a question on my notepad. Are you the Fey woman who went missing?
Yes. Okay. She looks at you and she goes, "Ah, so you do know of me." And the pressure immediately gets put off. And she goes, well, you can look now. Who are you people? And Drag, you suddenly notice a woman standing there. She wasn't there before.
So I rolled for nothing.
I'm gonna turn around and face her.
She looks. How do I put it?
Like a fae.
I'm just trying to. Where to start first? She's wearing a green hood, a dark green leafy hood with a face mask that covers her mouth. Her eyes are jet black and she has snowy white hair and very, very long ears. Very long, prominent ears. Her eyes shine right against the light. A beautiful jet black. She is currently carrying a very well-made bow. Similar to the spear. It's has leaves on it. It is made of a very dark wood and has gold inlays of where the kind of leaves twist and turn on the bow. And she goes, I can see you eyeing it. You notice a very prominent Scottish accent. I can't do it right now because I have to be quiet and I haven't practiced it. I practiced a Scottish accent 4 weeks ago for this, but this is not 4 weeks ago. So, I'm just gonna be giving her a very light, airy voice. And she looks at you and she goes, I see you eyeing my bow, but yours looks very, very unique itself. Where'd you get it from? And she sniffs the air and she goes, that's no ordinary bow. Where did you get it?
I can't remember what. I'm just gonna write down Medusa.
Gorgon.
Gorgon. That.
Gorgon, yeah.
I kept trying to like think of it, and I kept coming up with gargoyle for some reason.
She eyes you and she goes, one of the 3 sisters, huh? Not bad. Maybe you aren't so bad after all. I've been stuck down here for weeks. I can't find the exit. I keep hearing the chittering of mice and other things. I've killed what look to be rat men.
God, no. No. Why do you do this?
Why do I do what?
Why that out of anything you could have pulled from Warhammer?
Because they're my favorite. Because I really, really like Skaven, man. Skaven are so fucking awesome.
I don't even know that much about Warhammer.
Alright, everybody,
Just
I spent
bits.
$80. I spent $80 to $120 buying me the Plague Monk set. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I like Warhammer. And Skaven are the only thing I'll ever spend my money on. Ever.
You're disgusting.
Except Slanesh, but we don't talk about that.
We are talking about that eventually.
Yeah,
you
just-
have
Just said
issues.
something about it.
We'll get there. But yeah. And no, this is not Carolyn, everybody, from Vermintide. And no, this is not Vermintide, where I got the idea from. Yes, the character Carolyn did inspire her, but she does look up and she goes, my name is Colin. And I already hear Drag probably laughing so hard because... Be quiet, man.
Because be quiet.
I swear if that person watches this episode out of all things...
Who?
Nothing. Yes. My name is Carolyn. And she puts out a hand to shake.
I'm going to do the gentlemanly thing, even though I'm a female character, and kiss the back of her hand.
Ah. Fanciful, are we? And she bows. God, you
I
are
will
hitting
bow
on
back and
everybody.
just kind of like give like a little shrug, like it's just what I do.
She nods and she goes, "So where are you guys heading? You guys came down here for some reason. Guessing hunting for the thing that's been taking."
I'm gonna nod and then write. Or I'm not gonna write anything. I'm just gonna nod.
She looks to Drag and she goes, "And you? Your name?"
My name is Drag.
Interesting. She kind of pulls her hood back. She goes, "By the way, watch out for their bites. They can get nasty. They can be quite infectious." And she pulls up kind of her sleeve, which is like over her glove, and she pulls it up and you see like tiny bites and some larger ones that seem to be mice and rat teeth, and you see that they're stuffed with herbs now. Like herbs are like over the top of them, like bandaged over the top, but some that aren't seem darker than most bites. They're kind of a grayish or purple color now, or a darker black, like a bruise would be. She goes, "They were frothing, like legitimately frothing when they first bite. It burns. It burns a lot. So don't get bit."
Can I hand her an antitoxin?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Because
She looks at it and she goes, "So this is the human version, huh?" And she says something in her native tongue, which is Elvish, of course. But she says something. You guys don't understand it because you're not Elvish.
Obviously.
And she hands it back
It's
to you.
probably something like freaking idiots. This won't work on me.
She looks at you guys and she goes, "Trust me. That's what," and she kind of pokes at the herbs and she goes, "That's what those are for. This is a long term. Shall we move on?"
I'm gonna like gesture just like after you.
She starts singing something in Elvish and starts prancing along. As much as that is stereotypical, she is more lightly stepping and kind of in a dance. Kind of,
She's Faye, obviously.
yeah. She's not necessarily dancing, but she is gracefully stepping along with the rhythm of her song. And it keeps you less bored as you move throughout the tunnels. And she seems to say every once in a while, "Watch out," or she points while kind of dancing around the traps. And then you see nothing, but she puts her hand up and she goes, "Shush." And you hear squeaking, loud squeaking, and voices. They don't sound right. They sound a little bit high pitched, a little bit off compared to human speech.
Can you understand what they're saying?
She sneaks a little bit forward, and as you guys get a little bit closer, you hear, "Mate, mate, crunching bones, mate." And the other one looks you see two silhouetted figures, and the larger, hunched over one hits one in the shoulder, and he goes, "No, mine, back off." And they start fighting over what looks like to be an arm.
Ooh, yummo.
Now, you might be asking, what do these hunched figures look like? And they are rat men. Two-
Large rat.
Yes, two very large, prominent black rats. Black, beady little eyes, ragged fur, and weapons and armor made of jagged, chipped steel and dirty leather. And then suddenly you hear something different as the one rips out the meat, quote unquote, from the other's arms. He goes, "Horse, Grey One will be mad. Grey One will be angry. Back off. Mine." Now I'm leaving it up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Kill. They will die. How many are there?
Two. There are two.
I'm going to pull out the fancy new bow that I got from Medusa. And I'm
Okay.
going to knock an arrow.
Alright. Drag.
The problem is I have an elephant rifle.
Yeah,
And
you
it goes
you
space.
just don't shoot ever. I'd rather not go deaf as well as mute.
Hey, I could still understand you.
I couldn't understand you. Well, I guess I can still do sign
Yeah.
language.
Exactly.
I couldn't
So-
understand anybody else. And then my night of fun with the bartender wouldn't be so much fun.
Oh my god. Guys. No.
Um, um, yeah. Wait. Do I have like any other weapons besides the bombs I've been collecting?
You could have like a few throwing knives or something. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the throwing knives and totally just run up to them, and stab them in the eyes.
They're throwing,
Throwing
knives.
knives.
I know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
If you do that, I'm going to shoot you in the foot.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for the archers to loose their arrows before I do anything.
Colin looks at you, Olivia, and she goes, "When you're ready."
And Olivia
I'm-
responds with nothing because she is a mute.
I really want to shoot you right now. I'm going to. Are they facing each other, or is one
Yes.
of them facing away?
They're facing each other.
Yeah. Okay. I will shoot the one on the left.
Okay, hold on. Roll whatever your bow is. I think it's a D6. Oh wait, you have the Medusa bow. Roll a D8.
I got the same roll either way, so I got a 6.
Another. Colin shoots exactly when you let your fingers go, like right in sync, snap. But the one that drops from you, it starts writhing on the ground. It stings, my back, and it starts flailing on the ground, trying to pull out the arrow. And every time he does, it screams in pain.
Where did I shoot him?
Like right shoulder blade. It's just kind of lodged there.
Right shoulder braid.
Right shoulder blade. Yes. God.
So I'm a failure as an archer. He didn't die.
He's writhing on the ground. There's probably no way he's getting up.
Yeah. Writhing on the ground,
Yeah.
screaming, alerting everybody, everything else in the area of the presence of people.
Colleen,
Colin.
Colleen, rolls that number, and she strikes the other one probably similar to where you got, but it went a little farther in, and it's kind of gasping, writhing around in the water. They're not dead yet, though. One of the ruffians runs forward. Drag, you can go if you would like.
Yes, I will run forward and get the one that's not in the water.
They're both in the water. They're both.
Oh, darn it. I guess I wasn't paying
So much for that
attention.
plan. You've been foiled.
You can walk in the water.
I know. but,
Blasphemy.
like, I'm gonna like step out and then there's gonna be like toilet paper stuck to my shoe and everyone's gonna laugh.
I like how that's what you're worried about.
It's gonna be 7th grade all over again. That's a lie. I never went. Okay, I'll go stab one of them.
What do you have?
You told me I had throwing knives.
Oh,
He has an elephant rifle.
just freaking rips. So you just stabbed this one to death with your freaking. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Slit its throat.
You wade out into the water and you stab the living hell out of it. It stops screaming.
I make it a mute.
And you notice, as you look at where Anthony shot, like hair is falling out of that region, and the pink, like flaky skin of the rat man seems to be black veins spreading out from where he shot.
So my arrows are poisonous?
Maybe. Maybe not.
I'm gonna poke one of the veins.
It's really hard.
Your finger
Like
or the
stone.
knife?
Ooh, can I like try and cut one of the veins, like pull out?
So my arrows
blood?
petrify
Probably.
the blood?
Who knows?
You, obviously.
Indeed. Yes, I do.
Okay, can I poke around the arrow to see how the skin texture is and yada yada?
You could probably pull out the arrow fine, but everywhere that's going from the arrow outward is starting to turn to stone.
I knew it.
That
we
is
knew it.
blood or flesh.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the arrow, walk over to Olivia, and inform her that she has magical stone arrows.
The other one is still gasping.
I thought you said one of the little dudes went over.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He did run in there and stab it. You're
boy.
right. My apologies. As you start to go walk over to Olivia, you feel something brush by your leg.
This is a freaking. This is the exact reason why I didn't want to go into the water.
Then why didn't you just let me deal with it? I was getting ready to loose another arrow at its face.
I jump out of the water onto the walkway. Is that
Make a
possible?
dexterity roll. Roll a
Okay, don't start this. Okay, am I close enough to the walkway to step onto it?
You can't step up. You have to lift yourself up onto it. It's like
Okay, well then let me lift myself up.
roll a d20.
I hate you.
How deep is the water?
It's waist high. A little bit lower. So
Okay.
the lantern hangs.
Got a 13.
That's terrifying.
You got a 13.
Yeah.
You jump up out. And
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, hey, critical fail, you face palm, and
suddenly,
the tentacle grabs your ankle, drags you under, and hentai stuff happens.
you jump up, and as you take a look down, the lantern sways and shows a shadow lurking beneath the water. It quickly goes away. It's about
Oh, I was gonna say, can I just stab at it with the arrow?
And then young ruffian Johnny, as he
You freaking
goes
know.
out, suddenly a large halberd-like object sticks through his torso, and he falls into the water.
So I'm gonna guess he's dead and throw one of the bombs I have into the water.
Cool.
And proceed to leave the area. Vacate the premises, hide in one of those cubby holes.
Carolyn, oh god damn it, Colin looks up and she goes, "Are you out of your damn mind?" And she jumps into one of the cubby holes, pulling Olivia with her. Roll a d12.
Me?
D12. Ah,
Who's
6.
rolling the d12?
Boom! It explodes.
Wow, who'd have thought?
You see body parts everywhere from the rat men, but you can't tell how many.
So I'm guessing the creature moved in some sort of way.
Who knows?
I hate you. Okay, so besides the bomb explosion, can I see any movements in the water?
Would you? No.
Yes, I would.
No, you don't. You see
Uh,
body parts. You see human body parts. And you see you see the main body parts and the main bodies laying in the water. There's one more than before. Its back is up. It looks like a furry little rat man.
oh, so cute.
It looks
I'm
like a
guessing
furry who just happens to be shaped like a rat man.
Oof. Oof.
Someone didn't like their costume anymore and threw it away.
Then it came to life. Started killing people.
The truth about furries.
Oh god. No.
Okay, Olivia, you want to make any moves?
How about we just keep the camera away from
Dude,
this
the
cubby
freaking
hole?
music that's playing right now is so fucking perfect. It's like this da 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 da. It's
Oh, I
like,
totally thought you were gonna be like that. Da, da, da,
I
da,
forgot
da.
that I paused this so that I could do
sorry.
whatever voice,
Yeah.
and then I never started playing it.
Go to 136, and you'll see what I mean. All right. Anyways, the choice. What choices are you
Ooh.
making?
Oh, jeez. Okay, what was the question?
What are you guys doing?
I'd like to say I'm getting handsy with a Fey woman, but I'm not.
She might chop a finger off. She's a little bit more.
I might lose more than a finger.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
I'm currently questioning life choices of why I'm traveling with a lunatic.
can I go like grab Olivia's brand new spear, and, like poke and prod into the water? Because I don't have
You're
a
not
stick.
touching my spear.
Okay, can I find some sort of
Wait.
stick in the sewer?
Who has the
Yes.
dragon spear?
Desmus. Desmus has
Oh,
the dragon
okay.
spear.
I thought Drag took it.
No, Desmus did.
I was like, why didn't you use your own spear?
Yeah, you can find a big stick.
Okay, I'm gonna poke and prod in the water, but I'm gonna have like a loosen up loose enough grip that if something grabs it and tugs it in, I won't be pulled in with it.
Oh god, that would have been a good idea if you wouldn't have said that. Like I didn't even
Exact-
think of that. Roll a 1d6. I wonder something.
1d6. I got a 2.
That's actually good. Okay, so you poke one. It's dead. It's like half of its head is blown off into the water. It stinks.
I'm not poking the dead things. I'm trying to find the thing that I exploded.
Oh, well, as you're doing that, then the third body that doesn't make sense in the water, freaking as you poke it, it starts squirming around.
I poke it again.
Its head comes up out of the water, and you notice its left leg and its right arm is missing, and half of its torso is caved in, and it's making squeaking and panting noises.
It's
How
a
is
rat
it still
person.
alive?
Can I just like use a stick and poke its head under the water and let it drown?
How far down is the water from the walkway?
It's I don't know, like 5 feet? No, it'd be about 3, 4 feet.
No, you said the water is waist high, so I think he's asking like from
Yeah,
the
that's
water.
what- that's what I'm
I'm just
saying,
talking
yeah.
about the surface of the water, not the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, about 3, 4.
I'm going. If the elf, I can't remember her name,
Colin
Colin.
or Colin. There we go. Sorry.
Okay, if Colin will let me leave the cubby,
Yes.
I'm going to step out, pull out my halberd, and swing for the rat man's head.
Thwick. His head comes right off.
I was gonna drown it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drown you.
Oh wow, so rude. I need to get a bardiche. Yes.
I don't want to know what that is, but you drew attention to us unnecessarily with your bomb.
What do you think the screaming rat people were doing? And I saw a freaking tentacle thingy in the water.
Did you really see a tentacle thingy, or was it a rat man with the halberd that killed the friend? Or the other guy?
I think it touched my ankle.
You automatically assumed it was a tentacle? It could have been the rat's tail.
It was totally trying to hentai me.
Can't even. What the fuck?
I don't think it would have hentied you with a 10-foot pole.
Well, it definitely did that to Johnny. Fuck.
That's just saying he's preferring the other one over him.
My character looks decent because he doesn't look like me in real life.
Oh my! You better quit your shit.
Why do you think I play female characters? They look so much better than me.
That's why my next character is a female. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that I don't find anything with the stick.
Nope.
Besides a lot of water.
Besides a lot of water.
Do I get my arrow back from him?
I don't know. Drag, do you give her back the arrow?
No, I'm gonna stab her in the kidney. I'm kidding. Yes, I give it back.
I'm gonna make a threatening gesture with it. Like, next time you piss me off, I'm gonna stab you.
Okay. Do you want to take a roughie? Do you want to take the ruffian swords? Because Drag, you don't even have a sword. Like,
Yeah, I'd like to do
you
that.
might want
please.
to do that. Also, you guys lost half of your torches.
Fun.
Lovely.
You also have.
Can I like
Half
take
orc.
one of them and tie him to my giant stick?
Yes. That's more fan art, everybody. I want giant stick torch with drag. Not.
I was talking about one of the swords.
Oh. God damn it.
So you want a
You want-
pole arm?
Yes, I want a pole arm.
Sure. I'm not gonna tell you how well it's gonna work, but sure.
Probably not very well. You're not
You
gonna cut
strike,
the
you deal 1 damage, and the sword breaks off from the stick.
You have like 2 swords. You have one on your back, and then you have your sword stick.
I love it.
And no, it is not a pole arm. It's a sword stick. That is what. That is what you will call it from here on.
It's not a pole arm. It is a sword stick.
Oh, can I just tell you guys something funny? Because fucking apparently I Virus was super like he thought the one joke when me and Anthony were talking when he's like, so is it in the Fallout episode when you asked, is it a pole, like is it a spear or is it a sharp stick? And I'm like, yeah, it's a sharp stick. Apparently I made I Virus laugh super hard, so I just needed to put that out there. It reminded me of it. Anyways, let's go onward. What next?
It's a sharp stick.
I guess we continue. I guess we continue in the chapter.
Yeah, holy crap!
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Critical hit with a sharp stick.
I'm gonna hit you with a sharp stick.
Why are you being so
I'm
hostile
gonna hit
towards me?
both of
You
with
threw a
sharp
bomb
stick.
into the water like a lunatic.
And
You lunatic. What the hell?
what else would you expect from me?
Breaking bones.
Oh, God,
And
I thought you were going to say Breaking Bad.
you hear that from your left.
I point at it with my sharp stick.
Your sword stick.
You
Sword
point
stick.
at a cubby hole, and something skitters off.
I murder it.
You can. It's already gone.
Drag?
And I yeet the sharp stick.
Drag? Good sir.
Yeah.
I think it would be this. Hold on. Let me roll real quick.
By the way, I don't actually throw my sword stick.
No, I know you don't. You take 2 damage.
Why?
Stupidity.
You see a very, very crude, like, it wouldn't be a shuriken, it'd be a throwing knife.
So it would be a kunai.
A kunai, there we go, thank you. You see a kunai sticking out of,
Kunai doesn't really
Your
mean,
side.
like necessarily mean throwing knife.
yeah, but it's shaped in
So
like,
I'm guessing it was the thing that scurried away from me.
yes.
I kind of want to like throw a bomb down that little sewer thing.
How many
If you
bombs
throw-
do you have, dude?
You said there were lots of traps, and I was disarming them all, so I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of bombs.
Let's
I
go with
guess.
like 5.
Okay, 5 extra besides the one I blew
Yes,
up.
5 extra.
5 total, so 4 left.
No, he
No,
has
no.
5.
I need more boom booms.
I need more arrows. I need a better bow.
And you hear from, now you're right, stupid human things.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
like
jump back into the cubby with the elf.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going back into the cubby too.
You were never in the cubby.
No, I was
And-
in my own cub.
As you guys say that, a kunai flies by, and it hits the stone wall, sticking into it.
Jeez. You got a freaking mean arm on that thing.
Probably plays professional rat ball.
Rat ball? Really?
Yeah, it's the favorite sewer sport of the entire sewer.
Gray One won't be happy.
Screw your stupid gray one.
I'm gonna flip him off.
You put out your hand and flip him off.
A kunai comes and
I
cuts off your
was
wrist.
so,
Flops off my hand.
I was
Now I
so
can't use my
tempted.
bow.
I was so tempted. You have no idea. Do you guys still have a ruffian with you, or the mercenary? You have one.
There should be
right?
one left.
There's one left. Okay.
Yeah, the
The
mercenaries left.
mercenaries left.
Currently, he's being eaten alive by rat men.
He is currently crying in a cubby.
Wow.
Singing by himself.
Carolyn, just fuck my life for all the hells. What is going on with me? Not Carolyn, because I wouldn't have done this. Wouldn't be happening if I wouldn't have tried to explain my situation of this isn't Carolyn, and now I am really failing because of me saying that.
I'm just gonna call her Caroline.
Caroline. She's
Caroline,
probably
or
not going to be very happy, but
Hmm?
she's probably not going to be happy if you call her that. But
You don't want
Colin.
to call her Caroline? Carolyn? I'm gonna call her Caroline because
Okay.
it's easier than calling her Colin.
Colleen,
Abukora.
Colleen smiles, and she
I keep wanting to say colon.
runs out, and she hops the 15 feet, easy,
Jesus.
and
Then trips and falls and breaks her teeth. The end.
she shoots an arrow, and you hear a squeak, and something skittering off to your right.
I'm going to cautiously step out of my cubby and try to observe my surroundings so I don't end up with a knife in my throat or
Roll a
any
d20.
other part of my body. A D20?
Yep.
I got a 12.
Okay. What's your willpower?
14.
14. Okay. So you see movement off to your right, and then suddenly you see behind Colleen is a rat coming out of the shadows. It's
Like a rat
bare-
man or
yeah,
just
rat
a rat?
man. Rat man.
I'm going to loose an arrow at it.
All right. Roll a d8.
I got a 7.
God, this fucking thing. You pin it to the wall, first of all. The arrow
Yes.
flies, pinning it to the wall, and it starts scream, and it starts writhing on the wall, trying to pull the arrow out. It's gonna
Slowly turning to stone.
die. Its arm turns to stone, and it falls off.
That rat must have been one stoner.
What turns to stone? I
So,
started coughing and couldn't hear you.
no.
I'm dying currently, so.
So when it hits its right shoulder, you see it start to turn to stone a lot faster than the other one, and its arm falls off into stone, and as it's rolling around on the ground, it falls into the water.
Fun.
So the one off to the right skitters off. You can see it,
Mm.
but Olivia can't make another shot
Why not?
because you dealt with Stupor over there.
I could totally use my elephant rifle, but I think everyone would be deaf then. And this
Please
is
shoot your-
terrible.
Please shoot it. Please.
Please don't shoot it. Please don't.
Please.
Wait,
Don't.
wait. Tell me why I should.
Tell me
Because
why.
you'll get him.
Because I'll get him, yeah. I'm probably gonna like kill one and then like 30 are gonna come and murder all of us. 2 damage at a time.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a lot more than 2 damage.
We're gonna like kill 10 and then die.
Roll a d20, drag.
I hate you. Okay, I'm restarting this.
Tell me what it was.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm like, wait, 1, reroll, 2, 3. I was like, I still can tell you 1, but it's like,
Okay.
why are you like? Oh no, I don't want you to roll 5.
You
dice.
do good. You did well. Rolling lower is what you're trying to go for. By the way.
Oh,
Since when?
D20?
I thought that was just for like perception checks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roll a d20.
I thought he was shooting.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He's looking for something.
Is he looking for something?
so then I guess I
The
noticed.
will
it.
to live, maybe?
Drag, you noticed, wow, I did not pull out that kunai knife out of my side.
Wow, I'm currently dying.
And wow, that really burns. God, that burns. And you can see it frothing and bubbling where your skin
Yeah,
is.
but do I see anything else?
Except your
Since apparently.
Except your skin is frothing and bubbling off where your side
So
is.
I don't see anything because
You see
didn't I
the-
get like critical success or whatever?
Yes, you do see the one rat skittering off to the right, but it's kind of a black shadow.
Your character is currently decomposing on the spot, and you want to notice something
No,
else.
I was just wondering if I saw anything else, like the magical thing that's in the water. I'm gonna walk over, not walk. I'm gonna quickly hasten my way over to Olivia and be like, "Hey, I need that anti-murder stuff."
Don't you have your own antitoxin?
No, he
Nope.
made me waste all my money because apparently I had like debt.
Yep.
I guess I'm handing him an antitoxin.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
What do you do with it?
I used it.
Shove it down his throat. It's probably not how you're supposed to use it, but currently I don't care.
Olivia pushes it into you. Just like
Kidding.
like telling you essentially take this in the most mute aggressive way ever. Passive aggressive.
Take this, you son of a bitch.
That's so cute. I can just imagine just this mute girl like drink the potion, but in like the most adorable,
Drink your
fussy way.
medicine.
Like that's so cute. Okay, before we get
I
into
use it.
okay, you drink it. Before, everybody already
You
knows.
just said
that-
remind me of the video I watched. She's like, I'm not cute. I'm a terrifying and vicious potato.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should fear me.
So, if everybody doesn't already know, I love the character Neo from Ruby. So, whenever I see a fussy mute character that is especially female, I'm just like internally, I'm just like, that's too great.
You can't fear that because that's just adorable.
Yeah, it's way too fucking cute. And, see, want to know the only fan art as a GM I'm ever gonna get? The only thing I'm ever gonna get is whatever my picture is as a GM, and like the GM picture holding like a Neo plushie. because that's all I've ever talked about as my interests. Fuck. I'm not advising against it. That would actually kind of be cool. Okay, we're gonna dodge right out of this conversation as fast as possible. It's 2 in the morning.
I'd like you to make a dex check.
Oh, okay. Make it D20. Let's go. Oh, fuck.
Did you roll?
A 15. I fucked.
You're,
Everybody
you're
noticed.
attempt to dodge out of the situation. In fact, it was
Fail.
like trying to walk up an icy hill and you slip and fall down farther back into the pit of doom.
Okay. That rat is still trying to
Okay,
scurry
sorry.
away.
We can.
That one rat man is still running off, by the way, which I did roll for Colin, and she gets it straight in the neck. And it's gurgling, crawling on the floor.
Ooh, yay.
Can I take one of Drag's throwing knives and throw it at it?
Drag?
Yeah, sure.
Do you let him just like get one off of your belt and throw it at it?
Grab your knife and throw it?
I will hand one to Olivia.
It starts crawling away, and it's almost like you already know what Olivia wants to do, and you hand her one, and she throws it dead on into its head, and it immediately
Kaputs.
just falls. Yeah.
I like how you didn't even like make me roll to throw a knife.
No, it's automatic.
There's just like a
hits.
fact of life. Like, yeah, you're gonna throw that knife and it's gonna kill it.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the question of the day. Which way leads to the big boss?
Straight.
Straight. Okay.
So
yes,
we
I
go
will-
diagonal.
Yes, I would like to go at a 44-degree angle southwest.
Okay, we'll go with that. The den. You get right outside of a larger gateway. It's not even a gateway, it's more like a giant chewed out wall. Like something
I
dug
thought you
through
were gonna say a
this.
giant chew toy.
God damn it. No, a chewed out wall. But
A giant chew toy.
you hear squeaking, a lot of it too, and you can see piles of different colored mice and rats near the entrance.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what kind of squeaking? Like pain squeaks or just like
Squeaking, in
Social
distress,
random ones?
social distress, that sort of thing.
I was kind of hoping they'd all be in the room, then I could like just go up to the side, like peek in, throw a couple bombs, and then just blow everything up.
You hear talking in the room. You can't see it though because it's pitch black. Colleen, though, she sees what's in there.
It's because she's a fae.
She essentially has night vision.
Every time you say that, it's like, Faye.
It's because she is bae. Fae is bae.
Continue with the story.
She immediately takes a step back in horror. Your lanterns shine just far enough to let you see the entrance, but you don't see inside. You see the swarms of mice at the door, and their little boils on their skin.
I lean towards Faye or whatever and whisper, "What the flip is it?"
I don't even know how to explain. It's big. And there are a lot in there.
Is it human?
Fuck no.
Throw your
Oh,
bombs.
yeah, I was gonna be like, can I throw a bomb and have it like, roll in there or whatever?
It is a big room. You're not gonna get everything in there, but yeah, you can throw a bomb.
Okay, can I throw like 3 of my 5 bombs?
Roll 3d12.
Come on, give me the sugar.
What's this thing's health?
3, 6, 11.
Okay, hold on. 3.
The average.
One of
is
them bounces off the doorway and comes back towards us.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7.
We have you who has 20, and you who has 100.
Oh, we are screwed. Why did you just name off their healths?
So, 11. You hear a lot
So
of.
make sure we know we have no hope in winning this and that we're all going
He
to
just said 20, 30, 11, and 100. That's at least 4 giant mice that are gonna murder us.
No, I said 20 and 100. I didn't put 30.
Yeah, where did you get the other 3 numbers from?
I heard 30, 11.
No, I said 3 and 11. That's your damage. I was reading off your damage. God, do I even want to allow you to take that off? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it with that one, but this one, yes. Hold
Okay, where is the nearest exit?
Backwards.
Yeah, back.
I vote we go that direction. Just like full on sprint. We disarmed all the traps down our path. So if we
Well,
just
if the Fae can find the exit, what makes you think we can find the exit?
well, didn't we basically go straight the entire time?
No.
So unless this is some sort of smart path or whatever that like whoop de woo and just like changes, and we could just go.
So,
We are currently in a labyrinth.
your bombs explode.
Okay.
You hear a lot of screaming and screeching, and blood flies out, along with other tiny mice and rats. Water splashes, and then you hear something. And even as veterans who have fought against Vargeists, Gorgons, and even a freaking Leviathan, you hear something big. And I mean big. And a large as it growls. That sounds a little bit more like it. Thank you. And you hear from the voices in the hall, Grey One, Abomination.
As in Great One and Abomination, or Great One?
You don't know?
Are they calling us Abomination?
Ooh, can we see the outline of quote unquote Great One?
No.
No.
So I kind of wish I bought like flashbangs and stuff now.
Not even. I have a. No, never mind. I was gonna
And
be like, I have one, and no, that was just when I was
multiple.
messing around.
many, many rats you can hear. Death.
Death by your words.
Pale horseman, hide your steed.
Oh, great. So not only fighting giant rats, we're also fighting death.
Yay. get it. When they bite you and it starts foaming, they probably have like the Black Plague or something.
I don't know if that's the Black Plague.
Makes sense to me. It's a sentient Black Plague, because this is fantasy. Which
Is it
kind of makes it sound scarier having a sentient Black Plague. It's like a hive mind.
Dude, you need to stop talking.
Why? Why is that?
Uh,
Because I'm too close or because I'm too off?
because you're
You're
too
getting
off.
ideas.
And
Or
that
am I too odd? But I'm.
you hear
Okay,
the big thing move closer.
And how would that be? Like booming steps? Or
Yes, booming steps. Almost
how
like
big of a boom?
like not booming, but you can hear thick slabs of leather.
so, like-
Thick slabs of flesh hitting the floor, and every once in a while you can hear scraping of maybe-
nails, claws, whatever.
yeah, something
Tail.
like claws or bones.
So is this like above or below Jurassic Park T-Rex stomp level?
Below. It's more like a creepy,
We're not
eerie scratching and slapping of flesh. Almost like when your hand hits linoleum floor.
So no water shaking.
No.
Okay.
You can just
Probably
hear
more
it.
like someone's like deliberately stomping towards you.
Yes. It's big
Except-
though. You can hear it. It's very big.
And I'm guessing we still can't see it.
Nope. Though, Carolyn does have an idea. And she asks for a spare
Carolyn?
lantern.
Colleen.
Colleen. Fuck my life. Thank you.
Colin.
Colleen. God damn. Kill me
Give
now.
the Fey woman your other bomb. Let her deal with it.
She
Wait,
asks.
both the bombs or just one bomb?
She asked for a spare lantern.
Oh, okay. Sure, I hand El spell Lantle.
She goes.
I'll spell mantle.
She looks at you guys and she
Yes.
goes, "Be ready for one of the most horrifying sights you'll ever see." And she throws the lantern.
And it lights up a mirror and I see my face. She was right.
Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
lights up many dead bodies. Leather off of the rat men. There are plenty. There's probably a good 20.
I wonder how much someone would pay for like a rat skin purse or something.
Well,
would
it's all up in flames now. So,
Darn it, my freaking business is gone.
and it
You're
lights
shitting
up a good amount of the room, and most of the room is big. It's a big room. Like
Most of the room is big.
it's a big cavern per se. That's a good way of saying it. I was trying to. It's fucking 2 in the morning right now, you assholes. Shut up. Fuck you. We still have a boss fight.
I don't want to do it.
So we can see it now, I'm guessing.
I'm just gonna send you an image while I describe it.
Oh god.
Okay.
I already have nightmares. I don't want it anymore.
Oh,
When I saw my face,
I'm gonna
do,
hit
now
you.
I have nightmares.
you are really just.
And then I saw my face.
Oh my gosh, what would I? How
And
do
I-
I?
Nightmares. There's no saving grace.
She jumped off a bridge.
What is wrong with you guys?
On my face.
2 in the morning.
Ooh,
So here,
I have been more friends. It's on my face. They killed him.
yo. Alright,
Okay.
here.
Yeah, okay. Shh. Shh. I'm fine.
Oh God, no.
It's big.
It's a
Insanely
humunculus.
big. Let's
Does
call
that
it.
thing have like 6 heads? Like, what the fuck?
It looks like a head made out of rat people.
You guys.
Why does it have like
Oh my god, I might just post it
4
for the
sets of
viewers so that they can
arms?
see. Guys, this is what I'm essentially going to describe. Just, there you go. Quick moment. And now I'm going to remove that.
Don't
so-
even describe it. That's disgusting.
And then
You already
there's.
showed
Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do these. And then you also see this.
Why does it have like 6 heads? Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna get there. Hold on. And then you see
Not
her.
to mention the fact that it's got like more than 4 sets of
Oh.
legs.
some sort of sewer deer.
Oh my god, I hate you so much. The abomination, the pale horse, its steed, and its reaper. The one with the hood holds a huge flail, a large morning star in its hands. It's a censer. It leaks a green gas. Its horse, its steed, is a massive abomination, similar to the size of 2-3 cars. It's a creature long in length of a bottom, 4 feet like a ferret, but sometimes hairless with patches of pitch black fur, and gnarled, grubby claws as its upper torso,
Gnarled, grubby, women hands.
along with its 2 arms on its left side. Its spine bending forward in an unnatural way, like an amalgamated rat centaur trying to use human movements as its torso. On its belly and strewn over its body is metal embedded into its scarred and blistered flesh. Bony spines protrude out of its flesh as well, trailing up its back, almost full bone tail that is sharp at the end, though rounded somewhat at the base. Its face, or should I say multitude of large rat heads screeching and squealing as they chitter and bite at the next thing that looks like food. A large metal piece in its right front paw, right front leg, almost resembles a massive jagged butcher's knife, a cleaver, with fleshy dried leather from the handle along with a tied up piece of bone.
I always knew my character was gonna die today.
Another piece of bone sticks to its face. It almost masks what looks like tusks. They protrude out, tied to the amalgamated, stitched up, fleshy thing that this is. Overall, there is a satchel on its back. It seems like a stitched together Goliath. On its back is a woman, or what seems like a woman. It has many, many horns, twisting. She is more beautiful in a rat sort of way. She is thinner. Her skin gray. 2 tails. A multitude of what looks to be 6 horns. I think that's, 6 horns. Long black hair trailing back across the horns, or maybe ribbons. Not much is covering her except what looks to be somewhat shamanistic leathers. And as said, in her hand is a large morning star, a censer that leaks green gas. She points to you and says nothing. I will let you guys have the first turn.
So more bombs, or elephant gun.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at
one of the front legs of the giant rat thing.
It has like 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4. Wait, no. Yeah, 4. Because it
Four
has its.
sets of legs that it's walking with.
It has.
No,
I just want to try and
two
immobilize it.
sets.
Oh.
2 sets,
Okay.
4 in total.
It has two that it walks on, but one is carrying the blade, and then it has 2 on its left side, and then another one on its right side. If that makes sense.
I'm trying to stop it from moving.
He's trying to stonify.
So I'm trying to petrify
Ah,
either the leg or start the petrification at the leg so that as it proceeds across the body, it doesn't or it can't move anymore.
by the way, what you did notice about your arrows is they did not petrify the whole body. It just petrified most of the area of that spot. This is a big creature, and you might have to.
I will put a whole lot of arrows into it. I'm not afraid.
All right. All right. Okay. So, Olivia, I'm guessing you shoot an arrow.
I can loose more than one if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. You can loose 3 out, so we'll go a D15. Or
D15.
if that is
I
actually
can
an
roll
option.
3D20s.
3D20. God no.
Three-
It's
3 8s.
3D6. God damn.
It's the Medusa bow, so it would be D8s.
Yeah, I know. But because you're
So-
knocking 3, I'm gonna go 3D6.
Okay.
So
whatever.
you're not freaking amassing this thing's health pool as much as its health pool is frigging.
Please?
Okay, yeah, sure. Go with a D8. You might actually want to win this battle. Just saying.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking suck.
I
dude.
got an 8, a 5, and a 6.
8, a 5, and a 6. It squeals in pain as the arrows.
It's satisfactory. Let's cause this thing pain.
And the big right arm that's holding the cleaver screeches along the floor. Drag, what are you doing?
So
Staying
should
as
I,
far away from the monster as possible, probably.
should I do more grenades? Well, yeah, my last 2 grenades or anti-tank rifle.
I thought you had an elephant rifle.
Yeah, but I called it an anti-tank rifle because why not? So, question. Since I do technically have 2 elephant rifles, does that mean I get 2 shots?
What?
Yeah,
Why do you have 2 elephant rifles?
Wait, did you have 2?
I do.
You can lay on the ground and shoot them both, I guess.
Oh, yes, I would love to do that.
There will be consequences.
I'm gonna
This
brace
is
myself up against the wall to
No.
Would that
You are laying
No.
fully prone with both shouldered.
so I can't
Oh, God.
stand
You're-
up and put them up against the walls and then shoot them.
No.
No, you're flying.
No, you are.
No. I lean up against the wall and put both the stocks
Nope.
under my armpits
Mm-mm.
up against the wall.
Absolutely not. You are laying
You're being a
down.
butt. Fine, then I throw my grenades. Screw you.
You would
You
have
could
to
shoot
you
one
would have
and
to
shoot
lay.
another one later.
Yeah, you would have to lay prone and shoot both.
Well, I throw my grenades. That's 2d12s, correct?
Yes.
11 and 6.
Okay. Minus 11. Minus 6.
I rolled 2 out of curiosity and got a 12 and an 8.
So, you throw the bombs, and the gunpowder goes off. It squeals as it backpedals, and most of its flesh is dripping off, its skin kind of burnt and charred.
Yeah,
on
I'm
its front.
effective.
And it
Um,
howls out into the night.
What's Miss Elfriend doing?
Oh, Carolyn, probably shooting arrows. She don't got much. Someone has her spear.
Is she shooting arrows at the big monster though, or the gray lady?
Gray lady.
Good lady.
I say as long as someone's not ignoring the gray lady, then we're not all just gonna get jumped by the thing with horns.
Ooh, good. Nice. An arrow hits the gray lady right in the shoulder as she kind of tumbles backwards and in a lighter, kind of airier chitter starts chittering and snapping towards you guys. She doesn't seem to be speaking though. Because fairly, if I even tried that, I would. No.
Probably sounds like Skeletor. Meh.
She seems really hurt though. Like, she's bleeding a lot. So, what's the mercenary's name? What name do you guys want to give him?
Jerry.
That works. Jerry runs forward. Jerry, let's see
And
how you
died.
do. Jerry, let's see if you can die valiantly. All right, man. Not bad. Running up with both of his daggers, he just starts stabbing this thing, just ripping into its flesh. Now, this thing does get quite a few things, because yeah, this thing is ow. So first of all, let's roll the d20 here real quick. Oh my god, Jerry, no. Jerry, why? Fuck. Jerry. I rolled a 17 for damage.
Oh,
Jerry has been obliterated.
Oh god. Jerry, no.
in the arms of the angel, fly away with me.
I'm so done. Dude, oh my god.
You can't be done yet. We still have to kill this fucker. And then I can
It
go have my night bartender.
Flattens and creams Jerry with it. It takes the cleaver and it doesn't chop him. It hits him with the flat side. The cleaver is so big, it just crushes Jerry halfway. And as like it swings the cleaver off to like the left, it just creams him along the stone. Blood
See,
and viscera.
that wasn't quite as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be.
Oh, I was gonna trample him or gobble him up.
See,
but
I was thinking he was just gonna get hit with the flat side of the blade and turn into red mist.
Wait,
that's essentially what happened to most of his body. The only thing really left is like his skull and some bone and some flat pieces. He
you know
got
it would have
one
been
hit.
the best
What?
if the mouse creature would have eaten him and then like come for us and then like went through the little water area and then drowned because he didn't wait 20 minutes before he went swimming.
Oh my god. Damn it. By the way, all the little mice start running and start eating Jerry's remains.
Oh, fun.
So it starts running, trampling, rushing towards you.
Trampling. So is it running over the little mice people?
Yes, it's running over and very, very, very fast.
Oh God. I don't want anything to do with this thing.
It's almost like it's swimming through the piles of rats, and just before you even get a chance to run, it's right upon you. Right through the gaping hole.
Quick question.
Yes.
Where did my arrows hit?
Where you said. One did hit the left arm, and then most are creeping up its torso.
Okay. I was just curious because
Yep.
I was kind of hoping of like turning one of its legs to stone and they wouldn't be able to run very
It-
well.
As you say that,
Turn the other front leg to stone.
the one front leg does crumble. Like, it's where it is crumbled, it does fall off. Some of the flesh is still attached and leaking out fluids, and it's still just coming right for you. And it drops its cleaver because it can't get forward without dropping it. It squeezes through that big space in the wall, like squeezes. You can almost see the bones moving and the bone spikes scraping against the top of the stone.
No, that's disconcerting.
The Grey Rider on its back swinging the Morning Star. I'm gonna all allow you to make dex rolls real quick.
D20.
Yep,
Shit, that was more than one.
I'm also gonna make one for Colin.
I rolled a 12.
Colin's speedy as fuck. Rolled a twa. Drag. How about you, bro?
She rolled a what?
A 2.
If this was any other game, I would have the worst luck ever.
What do you roll?
Got a 1.
Ah, nice.
It's
You're
only
almost,
giving me no numbers.
you're almost faster than. Wait, Olivia, what's your dex?
My dex is a 15.
What'd you roll?
12.
Alright. You all. As it starts trampling towards you guys, it's so big. You guys duck into
I
the.
get back.
You guys duck into the cubbies, and you dodge its trampling, which is a D20 attack, by the way. But I am gonna go with its one little special attack. One
God.
little stabby. Oh fuck! Ow! God damn, man! I'm really trying not to kill you guys. Drag.
Yeah?
Bye bye.
As it
Wait,
tramples,
how many moves does this thing get?
it gets one cleaver attack, one trample, and it gets something else. Yeah.
But, like, didn't it already trample over to us and murder the one dude with the cleaver attack?
It murdered one guy with the cleaver attack. It trampled over, and you guys dodged it, and now it gets a other thing.
Which is a don't hurt me move.
As it runs, tramples past, you're like, I'm safe. And then suddenly you hear the skittering of its bony tail moving across the floor. And it almost, as you take that breath, it wraps around your foot. And you feel drags. You feel a very sharp, very bony piece stab through your stomach as it wraps around your foot and crawls up in very, very, very,
Like-
very fast. Light speed, just right through your stomach and out. And it runs past. Almost like it never happened. You take 8 damage.
Why am I the only one getting hurt here?
Casey knows my character's fragile. He doesn't want to kill me again.
No, it's just because I don't want to give this thing like 10 attacks. But, talking about that, the gray one. Oh, fuck! Oh no! Shit! Olivia, what's your health? It's 6, right?
No, it's 4.
God damn it. What's your body?
My body?
Yeah, your
Female?
strength. God damn it, strength, man. Come on.
What do you mean, what's my body?
What's your strength? Sorry, your strength.
My strength?
Yes.
8.
So let's see, 4 plus 8. Oh no, I can't do that. No, I
You
refuse.
got to now.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
On a 12, that would kill you. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill you. Not again. I won't
Can I make another dex roll? Try and dodge?
It misses you just by a hair, and it swings into Colin's chest, sending her flying.
No!
I'm not gonna kill one of you. I'm just gonna kill the other one.
If she dies, I'm taking her bow.
God. She lays on the ground, coughing up blood.
I'm not responsible for this.
I'm going to run to her side.
Okay. It's your guys' turn.
Ooh, I guess the only thing I have left is my elephant guns. Can I like fire each one, but like not at the same time?
Nope.
You're being a hobo.
I'd like to help.
I will let you, if you really want to shoulder up against a wall and fire him, it wouldn't be simultaneously. But it would be
Okay.
boom, boom, and something might happen. I'll roll, but something might happen.
Rocks fall from the sky.
Something might happen to it or me.
You.
Yes.
Oh, dun, 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 dun. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll 2D whatever the hell it is. I can't remember. I think it's 2D10.
For my gun,
Yeah, 2D10, I think.
I thought my gun was 8s.
Go with a 10.
Okay.
I'm really trying not to kill you guys, dude. Like, just roll a fucking 10.
10 and 7.
What is
10
Your
and
gun?
7, okay. Minus 10, minus 7. It squeals as almost like if you just shot a can, like a legitimate can of soda, into just like jelly. And
That's not how it works. The can explodes. It doesn't turn into jelly.
no. This thing just liquefies as skin just overhangs over a large chunk of it missing as blood pours out, and it screeches, holding on to the wall. The gray rider is pissed. She pets its back, and you can see the patch of fur kind of just pulling loosely as she pets it, like the skin pulling. each time she pets it. And she starts swinging her Morning Star faster and faster. But
I'd like to.
Drag, buddy,
Yeah.
you're knocked prone.
Okay.
You can't do anything.
You're on the ground.
But I didn't get hurt.
Nope.
Correct. Okie doke then.
Hey, what health are you at, Drag? Just curious.
So didn't you say the last one was minus like 6 health?
8.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, 8.
Ooh, scrolling.
Scrolling. All I can hear from Drag right now is, I hope I have a high body score. I hope I have a high body score. I hope I have a high strength score.
Totally didn't say that. Okay.
I need to stretch real quick, guys. Oh, everything just broke. Ow. Oh, guys, this has been our longest episode. Almost 3 hours.
I guess. Ooh. 6 strength left.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Can before you try to fuck him up, can I like shoot her?
Yes, you can.
Which arm does she have her mace in?
Both. It's dual, like it's both.
Oh, is it two-handed?
Yeah, it's two-handed.
What angle view do I have on the Grey Lady?
She's facing right towards you because it ran past you guys, trying to trample you.
Just
Like-
shoot her in the forehead and then her brain turns to stone.
Technically, I won't allow that because that is absolutely cheap and no.
What? No, of course not.
It's happened before with the shadow
Yeah.
one. No, not whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I know what you're talking about.
I would
Yeah.
like to loose 2 arrows in her direction.
2d8.
Okay, I got an 8 and a 5.
Okay, minus 8. Oh wait, not. It's her. Minus 8, minus 5. Oh, that's close. Oh my god, that is fucking way close.
Which sections of her body are being turned to stone out of
Her
curiosity?
torso and her like waist, and she is screeching. She drops her Morning Star and she starts holding the areas that are turning to stone. She kind of
Which is what my original goal was, to get her to drop the mace
Yeah.
so she doesn't swing it at Drag.
Oh shit. Colin, that's right. The green gas leaking. I forgot about that whole part that I wrote. Oops. Never mind. Colin is on the ground. She can't do anything. She is absolutely out of combat. She's
Can
knocked
I go
out.
over to see if I can help her?
Yeah. If you need to pull her away, like now.
Then can I do that?
Yes. You pull her away, and I can give you the option to use an antitoxin if you would like. Immediately.
Yes.
Okay. You do. So. And she drinks up. Kind of. Yeah. Lightly, but
It would sound nothing like
takes
that.
time. So, next turn, the gray rider runs off. She jumps off, and she starts running. She does disappear around the corner. The big thing, on the other hand, coils, and it starts to turn around, and you can see the flesh. Like, it's too tight to turn around, but you see it's just doing it. As it's like...
So it can just like turn around like a ferret.
Yeah. And Trample,
Dodge?
Oh no. Let's how many body does everybody have left?
4?
I still have 8.
No. No, I have 6, not 4.
Drag?
Good night, sweet prince.
I'm gonna give you a choice. You can get a mortal.
Except I'm gonna die.
You can get the same thing as Anthony. Or you can die.
And what did Anthony do?
You would get a mortal wound. Something that would.
Like how my character's mute now instead of dead.
And the next time you are brought to 0 health, you will die.
Damn it.
Okay, I guess I'll take it then.
You take 9 damage.
Ooh.
Wait, no. I was trying to get a better roll. Technically, you take 18 damage.
Ugh.
And
Yeah,
how do I survive from that?
it steps
You are now paralyzed from the neck down.
as. Sorry, I'm laughing because that was too good.
I just want to freaking do one, and my character's gonna bleed out and die.
So, as you try to roll out of the way, you're just so close to getting to that cubby. One last roll, and you leave your arm hanging out. And it's just so much weight. And it completely flattens, crushing your whole entire right arm. And as it starts trampling across, it stops. And you pull, still rolling, ripping off your right arm.
Oh, fun.
Or, it's
How
not
am I
your...
supposed to use sign language now? We can't talk anymore.
It doesn't rip off your entire right arm. It rips off, like, if you can imagine the
Elbow down.
muscles and tendons just ripping, and essentially it's still hanging by a thread on you.
Freaking
you
cut that baby off.
You scream and you pass out.
What? Does that mean no next turn?
Yep.
Aw, you're a suckface. You're a leech.
If you're in so much pain right now, you wouldn't be able to do anything anyways.
I just wanted to read something.
Oh god. You should have read that to begin with.
Shut up.
Olivia, I'm gonna be nice because I don't want you to die.
Oh, I'm gonna be nice after I rip off.
I was gonna ask
Drag
if,
arm.
as it came towards me, I could roll underneath it and then proceed to stab upwards with the face spear.
Roll a d20.
What am I looking for?
Just roll a d20. We'll see.
Oh god damn it. I got a 15.
Aren't you glad that your dex is a 15?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I want you to roll a d20.
Again?
Yes.
What's this one for?
Just roll a d20 and you'll see. Roll it twice.
12.
Okay, 12.
Did you say roll it twice?
Yes.
So that was the second time I rolled it. The 15 and then a 12. Do you want me to roll it a second or a third time?
Yes.
Okay, 11.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Shredding up through its stomach, it just falls on you as it's
Oh.
trampling. But you can hear it trampling forward and it crashes into the stone wall. You killed it.
Yes. But in the process, I took 14 damage, and my character's now dead. Right?
You feel immediately sick.
Antitoxin.
And you get a really, really bad headache.
So
Can
am I
you-
gonna need to take the antitoxin, or is it just
Do you,
from?
do you want to take the
being sad?
antitoxin?
Yes.
Okay, you take the antitoxin.
You should
Cool.
totally come like slap me in the face and then I'll wake up. That's how it works, right?
Oh yeah, no, you're fucked until you get out of
I
here.
should totally like walk over to you, take a dump on your head, and then slap you in the face.
Yeah, he won't even wake up after that.
If I knew I was gonna basically be knocked out for the rest of the fight, I would have just been like, okay, I let my character die, and my new one just magically appears from a corner.
I would have said I figured it out after, but if you do choose death, you get a last like kill essentially. You're gonna do like
A last attack.
yeah, you get a last attack that does like a lot of damage, but I like the way this was handled.
You're a terrible person.
Olivia, I want you to roll a d20.
God damn it. 13.
Okay. What's your strength?
My strength is 8.
Cool. Cool.
I'm stuck underneath it, aren't I?
Nope. It's alright. Don't even worry about
I'm worried about it. Don't worry about it. I'm worried
So-
now.
it. Who wants the Morning Star?
I probably couldn't wield the freaking thing. I
I'm
can't use it. He has
arm.
one arm.
I forgot. You guys have a fucking ultra badass Arcanum weapon and nobody can fucking wield it. God damn it.
I mean, I can take it, but I doubt I can swing the fucker around.
Yeah, you can. You can swing it.
I guess I can take it. And
Take it for now. And drag,
Yeah.
you'll find something to replace that arm of yours. Hopefully.
It's gonna be a cannon or something weird.
God,
Something.
Won't be able to pick up anything.
cannon arm.
Dude, this isn't Berserk. And that's too cool for you. Stop.
Wow. I
Every-
see how it is.
Everybody who's seen Berserk, you know Guts' cannon arm, how he hunts demons. Yeah, I won't let my friend be that cool. I'm sorry. No. Unless he spends money on
I'm
it.
not games we're supposed to let you be what you're not in real life.
Cannon arm wielding demon hunters?
No, cool.
Oh, damn. I don't know. I could give you a cannon arm. Could be pretty cool. I was thinking of something else though.
I'm gonna shoot it and it's gonna dismantle my arm.
You're gonna shoot it and dislocate. Like it's just gonna rip itself off your body.
So,
Exactly, it's just gonna dismantle itself.
Olivia, you drag out Colleen and drag by yourself. Go back in. Get the Morning Star. And this takes you about 2 days. It's a long time. You get to town, and immediately
we were in
people
town.
start running to you. Like, help. You obviously probably write on a notebook, like, my friends need help, and they are put in the hospital. Though, Colleen, do you take her into town?
would say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
You probably help her outside of the forest and kind of. She thanks you after about a day's routine of continually taking care of her and antitoxins. Can you roll a strength? D20, sorry.
Strength, obviously.
D20.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I got
you're just like, do you bring her to the town? And then I just look at the picture of her apparently sister being hung up, and I'm just like, I don't think that's a good idea.
That's probably not a great one.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
I was thinking of it. And you're like, I would go with no, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I
So-
got 9 on my strength thing.
Your head hurts a little bit more.
Oh fuck.
And you notice maybe it's just you, but you got bumps. Kind of 2 small bumps, but 2 very small bumps on your head. It's almost like you hit your head.
It's not like probably a 2-ton beast fell
I'm
on
growing horns out of my head, aren't I? My character is growing horns.
If that's what
He's
you
silent.
think.
That totally means yes.
I'm not saying anything. I'm letting everything happen.
Yeah, that's why I said
Um,
he's silent. That means yes.
I'm going to tell the Fey woman about the 2 bumps and about the headache and ask her if she knows what's going on.
I mean, you're gonna write her.
What? What did you say?
You said I'm gonna tell her, and I said you mean write her.
Yes, I'm going to write it down on a pad of paper because I can't speak. Thank you for reminding me, Drag. I never would have remembered.
You're welcome.
Fucking oh god, guys. She just lightly touches like just lightly touches the 2 bumps and her eyes kind of widen.
You're a cyborg, Harry. Do, 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 do,
You're
do.
cursed.
Oh yay.
Did you say the curse?
You're technically cursed. That's what my people call it. You might have to be like me and hide yourself, especially from a town like this. But in due time. In due time. She's still pretty weak right now.
Or else she'd probably kill me, right? Because I'm cursed.
No, she's just laying there. She goes, some call it a curse, some call it a miracle. It's just depending on how you look at it. And she kind of looks down. To me, it doesn't change anything. You saved my life. And she closes her eyes. Just taking the rest in. Take it as what you will. You go to the tavern, I'm guessing, Olivia?
Yes.
You walk in there, and first thing that happens is, even though, like, I'm guessing you cleaned up out in the forest, like, got better,
Yep.
yeah, not covered in that goop and blood and everything else.
Found a river.
Like,
Okay.
as soon as you walk through the door, you are almost tackled by the graceful and beautiful bartender.
Mhm.
And she's like, and then she looks at you and she punches you on the shoulder and says, "How could you? That's a lot
Oh,
of
great.
money. Why would you do that?" And she just starts, she hugs you again and is now just kind of saying this
Sobbing.
into your chest. Yeah, sobbing into your chest, like rambling about
Hey,
it
like,
being too much.
1/3 of that was mine.
Drag, you're asleep right now.
Shut up, I try.
We're so mean to you.
Why doesn't my character just die already?
Yeah, I gave you the choice.
Yeah, but I didn't know you'd have a super cool, like, final ultra blast.
Yeah, I should have probably said that.
You should have, you jerk.
This
I'm
time-
going to hug the bartender back, and then I'm going to pull away so I can write on my notebook and just like, being an adventurer has some perks, and having constant influx of money is some of it.
She wipes the tears from her eyes and she's like, "You're
She's
a
like,
dummy."
Welcome.
Sorry. She's like, and then Adam burps. It's like, wait a minute.
I thought that was you.
Nope. I would have muted myself.
She wipes the tears from her eyes and she's like, "You're a dummy."
I'm just gonna give her like a really dopey grin.
And hugging her, you guys have a good night. I'll put it that way. After she's done working and after you've had a few drinks. You guys both have a few drinks, and let me put it this way. Good night. Waking up next to the fireside. Probably bearskin rug or something of that nature in a nice place upstairs. It's awkward, but suddenly you notice, well, let me put it this way. There's two little gray protrusions coming out of your head.
How far out of my head?
Not that far, just
Like easy enough to hide?
Also, your fingernails are a little bit longer. And is that gray fur?
You're turning into the gray horned lady.
And that's where we'll leave it, everybody.
Damn it.
And just at 3 hours,
Giant fucking rat.
I love you guys. See ya in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.